Hello, Internet. We're back for part 2 here today. And this recipe here, this is almost embarrassing to even do because it's so simple. But you never know, about folks out there. They might not just feel comfortable cooking, so, something simple might be what they need. Now, this recipe, it's going to be, I just call it beef nachos. Well, I don't call it that. See, in great, look, it's falling apart. Great Grandma Dickie's cookbook, the Great Cookbook. Let me get this thing hooked back up. I don't want recipes falling out of here. There we go. Right out of this cookbook. Now, where she got this recipe as it was told, and believe it or not, and I have been known to lie, but see, they used to raise mules, and they took a team of mules down to Mexico one year, and they, one old boy down there, he liked that mule so much that he ended up giving them a sacred family recipe from his family. Now, I don't know what the family name was, but she just got it and put it right here in this recipe book. So I'm going to be sharing that recipe that came all the way from with you all here today. Now, what you're going to need, again, all authentic ingredients here. You're going to need some authentic Tostitos Scoops, a pound of ground beef, some taco seasoning, cheese, sour cream, and I've not decided if I want to go with taco sauce or if I want to go with salsa. That's just going to be a last minute decision on my part. I also thought about going 2 pounds on that, which would have required 2 of these packages, but I thought, nah, I'll just make it at 1 pound here. Because I remembered I only had this much cheese left behind, and that might only be good enough for 1.5 of those plates. But it's simple. Lay out these Tostito Scoops on a big plate, an oven-proof plate with the open side up. Just fill that up, and then you brown your ground beef and your taco mix together as per the instructions. Sprinkle some cheese. Well, you don't do that yet. You know what? Let me show you. Once I get all of this over there into the skillet, I'll come back over here with that plate laid out with those scoops on there, authentic scoops, and we'll just pick it up from that point. Oh, and I just came over from the stove where I finished up that ground beef. Look at it. Pound of ground beef with that taco sauce seasoning packet in there. That's what we want right there. Easy to make. Easy to make. Just follow the instructions on the back of that packet. But I'll put the whole recipe down in the description box. So here's that. And then I just finished laying out all these authentic scoops onto a plate, open side up. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill each one of them up with some of that beef. All right, I had this in the oven for about 5 minutes at 350, and woo, here, look at. Let me get this up there to you, because this is hot. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. All right, now what I'm going to do, back it up here. Okay, I'm going to put on some exact amounts of sour cream. And you'll note how carefully I measure out these amounts. See, there's this huge splotch right there just off the camera. I'm throwing crap up. Let me get that up off the table. Can't take the bowl anywhere. Here we go. Yeah, you see, I got to have a carefully measured amount, probably no more than 1/4 of 1/2 of a teaspoon. Yeah. Oh, that stuff's got all over the place. Look at it there. All right. Now on top of that, I still haven't decided which one of those I'm going to put on there. Is it going to be the taco sauce or is it going to be the salsa? I'm thinking taco sauce right now, medium. Both of them are medium. I think I want something a little bit smoother this time. And yeah, I think it's going to be the taco sauce. Yeah, so let me pop that off. Well, I better shake it up. Sometimes that water separates out and will collect on the top, like with the ketchup. I hear people say, well, it's the condensation. Oh, no, it ain't the condensation. It's the water separating out. So you got to mix it back up. All right, here we go. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. I had about half of that. Okay, so we got yeah, I got a big old pile of sour cream there. I got most of it up. Here, let me wipe that. Well, while I'm wiping that up, this right here, this is all you need today. You don't need nothing else. And what did it cost? Just a mule. This right here is mule money. Mule money. I love this recipe, but I hate this channel.